Majo John Madden Juanito and I have just left my shelter and I'm walking to my regular coffee shop, High Five. And yesterday, because it's cold this morning, it's about 40 degrees. Yesterday I waited until getting to the coffee shop to shoot a video because I didn't want to get cold. Today, there's a woman named Manoush Zarodi who does a lot of videos on Instagram mostly. And she's an inspiration to me because she does them while she's walking. So I'm going to do this one while I'm walking. And I want to tell a story about what builds community. I'm living in community at the Salvation Army. And I'm in a variety of groups around town, meetup groups, listening groups that attempt to build community. I want to talk about what builds community and what destroys community. This morning, guys were ranting. There's a couple of guys in the morning love to rant about the neglectful or disrespectful behavior of other people living there. Things like they don't shower enough, they let their shoes get dirty, they're bad for the community. What's clear to me is that what's really bad for community is not how often you shower or whether you keep your shoes clean, but how you treat each other, and especially judging each other. Judging is a kind of a uniquely Western disease that is not practiced in Mexico. In the U.S., water cooler talk, formation of cliques, gossiping about each other is a national pastime. It's just what people do. In Mexico, regular Mexicans, not middle-class Mexicans who pattern themselves after middle-class U.S. people and are at least as bad, but regular Mexicans who are in touch with the culture, haven't lost the culture, will not judge other people. Where I was staying in El Diamante, Veracruz State, there's a family, extended family-ran restaurant, and I was attempting to talk to my friend Alia about her sister-in-law and why does she have her nose in the phone all the time. And so I asked Alia, what? I wasn't even trying to put that other woman down. I was just trying to understand what's going on with her. Alia pretended I had not said the words at all, totally ignored the sentence. Would not talk. Partly it was family, but partly it's just she wouldn't judge another person. It just goes against the grain. And a couple of days later, I asked, I'm a little short of breath, I'm climbing uphill here. I asked the truck driver that I was chatting with, what is with you Mexicans? You just will not judge other people. And that guy says to me, man, life is hard. Life is hard, we're poor. Why will I use up my precious, he didn't use words, frou-frou words like life energy, but why am I going to use up my life energy trying to make sense or judge what other people are doing? No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. No importa. But these guys in the morning are just, finally I'd had it. I tried to clear out of there early in the morning because they are sounding off, speaking to the whole room. And finally I just blasted the guy. I said, you think you're so superior to other people. I've had it with you. I try to get out of here so I don't have to listen to you run this shit. But I have to tell you, it's a bunch of shit. You thinking you're so superior to other people. So I lost a friend there, but that's not, he wasn't much of a friend. And I don't mind being disliked by some people. And then I went out for a smoke on the fire escape, and I don't like doing stairs since all the physical problems I've had in the last few months. But I could see Charlene dancing downstairs. So I had to go down those stairs. This is where the action's at. And they were passing a joint around and having fun, being nice to each other. And I got aware, I've been going out of my way since that encounter with that guy to catch people doing things right. The woman who was concerned about being in my way at the coffee station. And then my one buddy came downstairs and says, you know what you said to me earlier this morning about what a blessing it is just to not be using a catheter anymore and to be able to pee like a normal man? He said, you're right, that's richness. We don't have to have a car and a house. Little things like that we can be grateful for. He said, I've been thinking about that all morning. And he went out of his way to say that to me, which was so positive. So I've gone to a couple meetings around listening, deep listening, and person-to-person connection, where there's one practice in that group that's way out of step with supporting people sharing. It's catching people making the mistake of encouraging each other. They have this cockamamie notion that to encourage people is to undermine their ability to express their feelings. And it's clear to me that it's not encouragement, it's deflecting. If you interrupt their sharing to say, yeah, but it's not all bad, or think about this, or you're better off than them. No, that just gets in the way of them expressing their feelings. But there's nothing wrong with encouragement. But what's really wrong with that whole practice is that encourages people, maybe the leader, but even other people in the group, to stand back and judge what other people have said. Say, oh, I think that broke the rules right there. Or that was a share at a time when you're not supposed to be sharing. Butt out. Let people talk. Don't judge them. I don't care whether you're the leader or who you are. It's not your business to judge what other people are saying to each other. That's the really destructive thing. It's not because you broke some arbitrary rule. What really hurts the community is standing back and judging what other people are saying. That gets in the way. I used to live in that apartment building, Battery Park Apartments. I don't care that it's cold. I don't like that it's cold. Last year I was in Mexico where it was warm all the time. I don't like the cold. My first year in the last 4 of being in a cold climate. But that's not what makes the difference. I've got a warm coat. I will go to a warm place. And I have warm thoughts. I just had some really lovely, and I'm aware I'm not even looking, where I'm walking, crossing the street without looking, but it's Sunday morning. Not much traffic. So hey, I'm going to stand right in the middle of the street to finalize this thing. Have a good day. See? Nobody coming there. Nobody coming there. I broke the rules. Have a good day.